Hey everybody, how's everybody doing today? We are on the rim today because... Oh, hi Tack, you want to say hello to everyone? Come say hi. Come say hi. Come say hi. Oh, you're a good boy. Come here. Come here. Come say hi. Oh. Yes, it's stream time. It's stream time. We're gonna play later. We gotta do the stream now. We love you. No. Go play. Go play. Okay, guys, I'm not sure exactly where we are. I opened the game while I was on hold on some doctor's calls just to get a look at it. I was actually looking back at the last stream, making some notes for YouTube also while I was doing that. I had an idea that I want to throw down real quick. Because of that drop pod raid, right, we need a few distractions in our backyard. And this is not going to be about actually hitting the raids so much as providing a distraction. We're just gonna speckle a couple of turrets around the backyard. They will provide a little bit of extra fire, but the main reason they're there is to serve as a distraction if we get drop podded again after that last time. Of course, I mean, that was the second drop pod raid that happened in our backyard. We had one that happened in our kill box, because we do have a little overhead, we do have a little thin rock roof here and here. So, actually, I think we've had two in there. I think all in all, we've had like 4, maybe 5 legitimate drop pod raids, right? And so, let me figure out where we are exactly before we get going fast on this. Normally, I can go right into a 3. I know I put down another... Who did we convert to a vampire? Or was that just in anticipation of converting someone to a vampire? I don't remember how our new recruits are doing. Kai was obviously not a candidate for vampire, was she? No. I think it was Norcrow. I mean, they are natural meditation. I mean, they're already good at melee. Queen has a minor... I think Queen was the one, right? We were either going to make Queen a Sanguophage or a shooting specialist. I gotta figure all this out. Crafting artistic. That's our high mate. Oh, we didn't even put schedules for these people. They can doctor. I don't need anybody doing any of that. Who is... We've got Tarzan, Cammy, Rona, and Trozma. I'd like to get Rona off of handling animals. What's she at, a 10? Yeah, let's put Norcroy on animals. Everybody's gonna do cooking because we don't need them to be good at things to butcher. We don't need anybody hunting. 5, 13. Okay, let's have you grow first. Then craft, then haul. Okay. That's Gavin. Okay, we're not even sure what we're doing on this guy yet. No, we don't need anybody smithing or any of that. We're no longer having people clean. We've got robots to clean our messes for us because we live in a modern world. That's actually pretty much good. Wait, actually, no art for you. Yeah, we're going to have a lot of people on craft just so they do biofuel and cut blocks. This is on sandstone. That's fine. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing good. I think right off the bat... Coke, hi! I have some things to do, but after that I can hop in for a while. Alright, sounds good. I did a bunch of things this morning myself. I was pretty much on the phone for like 2.5 hours, filling out stuff, booking appointments, you know, working with my caseworker to sort my life out. So I hear you. Do your thing. I'll be here for the next 6 hours or so. You know, unless something happens, but... you know what I'd also like to do? Let's go over to furniture here, right? And, like, let's just, for the sake of it, let's go human leather and just, let's... get our people nice and comfortable. We're going to have to do the same thing with bedrolls too, but might as well do this right now. How many of these do we have? All right, we got to look at it up here to know exactly. Come on, mouse. 90, 83, okay. So we've got 5, 8... got almost 1,200 lavish meals. We'll be fine with, when we do the Empire Quest. That's fine. And I do believe we've got a few people we're recruiting. Don't remember why. Psychopath, shooting specialist. That's why we're getting them. Cannibal, shooting specialist. Too smart. Either shooting specialist or sanguophage, because they're all natural meditation. Guys, I learned something very important on this run, and that is if you're looking for psycasters, don't bother taking pirates as slaves. Don't bother raising children. Well, if you're going to raise children, specifically farm ascetic children so that you could send them up the royalty chain and don't have to give them their own bedroom. Now, I believe we popped off all our parties last time. Yeah, and how's our ideology looking? 9 of 20. Now, in theory, I'd like to reform and go back to Psycast parties, but we've got so many Psycasters at this point that, like... Rob, how you doing today, my dude? I got a bunch of real-life stuff done this morning, despite forgetting which day I was supposed to have my appointment with my caseworker. Started off real rocky, but, you know, by the end of the conversation, I was full of coffee, so it was all right by the end. And now we're live playing RimWorld, so everything's good. What I love about streaming these games is that I don't have to think about real life. I also love playing them. They're pretty goddamn cool. We don't quite have enough to call the older ones. Muffalo are working. How are we doing on bionics? We're stuck on components, which is fine. Yeah, of course. I appreciate the lurk. Guys, if anybody out there is also lurking, thank you so much just for being here. I really appreciate it. Whether it's a lurk, whether it's active chatting, whether you just come in for a moment to say hi or tell us a dad joke, I appreciate all of it. Every little bit of interaction counts. Every little bit of viewership counts. So yeah, thank you very much for always being here, you guys. Now, I have a question. How many pawns do we have? 34. I think we have 3 prisoners coming up, so we need more beds. Definitely need more beds. We could build beds out of wood, though, right now. We don't... I was doing them out of steel earlier because we just didn't have a lot of wood around. What I'd love to do... We're going to have to move this piano, which is not a problem. I mean, is it a problem? It's a big old fat gosh darn piano. You know what? I'm gonna put it there, but we're just gonna have to move this spike over here. Actually, let's move that one over here as well. And then after we do that, we'll put the piano up in that spot. It's not an opportune spot, but I mean, we could move a bunch of entertainment down here. We could break these doors and move entertainment down. You know what? Is that a terrible idea? You know what? Just for shits. Let's break this door and see what it does to the room. If the room still maintains its unbelievable impressiveness with this room, because this is extremely impressive. This is unbelievably... Yeah, let's add these rooms together. And then we're going to start moving our entertainment down to this section. That way our people can all sleep and eat in here. We can kind of spread the beds out a little bit. We might even move the sarcophagi. Why the hell is there a mask on there? Probably doesn't have a place to go. Yeah, it probably landed on there and just doesn't have a place to go. That's fine, that's fine. Alright, and Nightbotto's reminded me that I am streaming, that I should do all the things that a streamer does. Guys, we have a Discord. Links up in chat. There's also a link to my YouTube channel. I post about the RimWorld VODs up there. We got a new recruit. I post the RimWorld VODs up there. I do channel updates, put up channel music, Minecraft videos, mostly produced contents, occasionally clips from the channel. Every once in a while, I do some other random game content. Way back when Spellbreak was going on, I put up a couple of clips and games from that. So if you guys want to check that out, just click on over. For the sake of completeness, here's a link directly to the last Minecraft mega project I did. It's 2 years of my life. It crunched down into a 4-minute video. What the fuck are you? Okay. Alright, Ratreno? I don't know what the fuck your name is, dude. Guys, that brings to order. We do have redemptions for naming pawns and naming pets. If anybody's interested in being, you know, in charge of the names here, feel free to redeem that down in the points section. Right, you've got a passion for building, but you're not great at it. Could always use more of that. Now, if we have to add people in to clean, fine. In fact, I've been watching Adam's run, the Winston Waves run, and it's amazing how many little nuances and tricks you can pick up. What are all these friggin' animals doing in here? Oh, we got to figure out what this guy's got to wear as well. What are you? Oh, you're definitely a shooter. No. Why is all of this garbage on here? Alright. For no reason. The ultimate reason. That being said, that'll sort itself out eventually. What is this? Berserk Pulse. We have another Berserk Pulse. We got to give that to somebody. What we need to do also is Retreno. You need to be caster ranged because they're natural meditation. We're not taking anybody on who's not natural meditation at this point. It's just we just need the Psycast. Like, we don't even need the Psycasters. But here's what I'd like to do, guys. Right, like... the Arco Nexus quest, which is the one we're going to be doing at the very end, because we can't do it... it locks the other endings out, so we got to do the Arco Nexus last, right? We've already built this base up to be rich as hell. Like, statistics-wise, we're well over 1 million, 1.1 mil. And getting richer every day, right? Removing cloth sash. Alright, get a masterwork chain shotgun while you're at it. God, Blue's working on more shotguns so that we have more masterwork. How many casters do we have? It's this plus 1. So this is 15, and then COD makes 16. So let's take a look at our prestige armor. Yeah, let's put that up to 17. That's a lot of prestige cataphract right there. Are these both prestige? Prestige cataphract, prestige cataphract. Blue is making chain shotguns. Let's suspend that. Seems to prioritize shotguns over, now shotguns. Trosma is melee, so we've got 29, because we've got a high mate in here. Okay. So 29 guns. Let's leave it at 31, so Blue finishes that gun. And then schedule. Work. Paste the biphasic. Assign. You're also going to get... You guys got to get on paste, and you need to be on mood. Unless you're a chemical interest pawn, but I don't think I had... No, you're a cannibal. Excellent. You should be happy then. Okay, I was like, we don't have a lot of food in the refrigerator. Yeah, but we got a ton over there and a ton over here. I always forget. Excellent. God, I'm gonna miss this base, guys. When we finally Arco Nexus, I'm gonna miss this. This was a really good base. I remember we dropped in up here. There were bugs right here. We grabbed all our stuff and hightailed it down here first thing, because I was like, man, we're gonna waste a little bit of time getting down here, but having the tree right next to the mountain like this is phenomenal. The risk was how close we were to this edge, but even then, it's like we started growing kind of up here, I think, and then we went, you know, we kept our main base was in here. This is where we did all of our early game research, was this room, and then gradually we expanded into here, and then kind of got the singularity up, and then pushed into the mountain. I mean, forever, this was our mushroom field. We like lived in here, and we had mushroom fields up here. It took us a very long time to get to where we are now, and it's pretty friggin' awesome, if you ask me. Now, did we give him a schedule? We did. Oh, I forgot you could scroll those. That's awesome. You should not be doctoring, boy. I know you've got a passion for it. Who else could doctor? Or you've got a You know what? Let's give Bakurza and Sparrow some doctoring, because they've got a passion, and right now our main doctoring is pulling stuff out of people. We're recruiting you. Yeah, probably a shooting we need shooting. I mean, they could be a vampire and a shooting specialist, but if we give them vampire, they're better as a melee. So you could craft for a little while, but you need to become a shooting specialist before the end of the game. A single passion in shooting is fine with me. York, do me a favor and deconstruct this real quick. Alright, and this is where we're going to go to a 2. Now that I'm warmed up for a second here. Now, unbelievably impressive. Unbelievably impressive. Still counts as a barracks. So yeah, let's going to do that. Now, who are... Okay, so we've got 3 good colonists in here and a shitty colonist. I think we're probably... That's, Kazarov? Yeah, Kazarov is a shitty impid. Let's rebuild the sarcophagi for our good people and put them down here so they're out of here. I gotta be honest. Fuck this guy. That's getting deconstructed straight across the board. No empty accessible spot. Right, because they're not tainted. Oh, okay. We're going to have to do just a little zone micro to get this garbage. Well, maybe we'll just sell it. It's fine. Unbelievably impressive. It's fine. We'll leave it there, and then when somebody comes in, we'll make it happen. Rat is already on it. Drinking beers, smoking weed, moving shit. Now we got chairs coming in hot, so let's start putting chairs in places to get good comfort. Masterwork. Like we can put that there. There. Let's just delete these chairs. It's like, what is that noise? Oh, it's my phone ringing. Alright, we didn't sell the royal bed. That's good. Alright, and the only people in there are people we're recruiting now. Now, who do we have in here? We've got Umiko. Can we just switch this to Umiko? No. So let's open that. Tarzan. Now we're going to assign this to Umiko. And this is going to recoup us a little room in our main sleeping area over here, which is going to be fine. Ratrino, or whatever your name is, did you ever get... Alright, you haven't even gotten your prestige yet. We'll get them in regular cataphract for now. Excellent. I don't necessarily have anything against also being a furniture factory on top of corsets and everything. Speaking of which, how is our ally refresh going? Might as well start off getting trade, and hopefully our lifters and COD don't glitch out again, because that was not cool last time. Next restock in 23 days, and then I think we had also gone up here 17 days. And then who do we need the most relationship with? In theory, oh god, neutral 4. These people need to be... I thought we pissed these people off. We dropped nuclear waste on them and went hostile with them. I think I might have started to break the game, guys. Alright, so we're going to go here with our next trade. And hopefully... Oh, wait, let's double check. Let's see if we can get Sloppy Joe out there. No. Is COD ready to go? COD is ready to go. So let's get COD on a trading mission, guys. So we're going to grab COD. We're going to grab 2 Muffalo. And we're going to try and get as much stuff out of here as possible. Okay, that can all go. Let's go in here. Now we're going to give Cod our money. Well, we've got a decent amount of money. And then let's get rid of a bunch of our tattered stuff. Good is not good enough. That can go. Is this tainted? No, this is that sash that came in. Not tainted. That can go. Not tainted. That is. Not tainted. Excellent. Fire foam pack. We can get that the hell out of here. Shield belt pour. Let's get that gone. Not tainted. Not tainted. I'm just picking this stuff up because some of it is just... It's just in our base somewhere. So this will get it at least out of where it doesn't need to be. Minigun. Sniper rifle. Normal chain shotgun. Let's get that the fuck out of here. Awful pistol. Normal. Just normal. I mean, this is not necessarily the best use of our stuff here, but I'm good with that. Oh, we have an Archotech arm. We need to get that on somebody. Ovum we can sell. And then we come up here. I kind of don't want to sell our drugs anymore. I really want to make sure that we have a massive stockpile for when we do royalty. So let's just hold off on the drugs. I think we got plenty of other shit we can sell. Like packaged survival meals. Everybody buys those. That gets us real close. And then what else can we sell to make up the difference? I mean, the drugs get us a lot of money, but we'll be fine. Everything will be fine. Organs. Aesthetic nose, deflux, bionic, healing enhancer. Those can all go into people. Alright, we've got all the random weapons that suck, but are not tainted. Gave them the money. Okay, what about these guys? Excellent. Or excellent can go. Tribal wear, you're not tainted. You can go. 50% masterwork. 46. 52. Fuck it. Anything that's we've got plenty of maybe not plenty of Devil Strand, but we've got enough Devil Strand that it doesn't really matter. And what can we do to fill the bucket, so to speak? I guess we could offload some of our shitty textiles. Especially like the random stuff that we don't have quantity in. I mean, I'm not a big fan of loading raw resources just because it takes a long time, but I think we'll be fine. Let's, the parka. Flop hat. Okay. Let's confirm that. Not sure why it's on the list if it's not accessible, but okay. Let's put a 3 on this. Masterwork Prestige. Okay. Masterwork marble sarcophagus. Let's open this. No. Open that real quick. That's Haley. Who was buried in there? Oh, that is Missy. She just doesn't have a head, that's right. So, for future reference, guys, I mean, it was the first time I got to try it last time. I feel like a dummy, but essentially, in case you guys don't know, you cannot undesiccate a corpse like I thought you could. I feel dumb for even thinking you could do that, but hey. I mean, we've already done the ship launch, so we don't need the persona core, the brain wiring, and the compact weaponry. I'm not overly interested at all anyway, so we're going to get rid of that. The other thing I'd like to do today is maybe try and get that relic, or at least make a little progress on that relic. But let's get this trade done before we go there. That's okay. Bask and Flee Fire. Tree linking. Alright, who's up on tree linking? I think Kai is fully up. Gavin, fully. So you... Actually, yeah, let's link you real quick. And then when you're done with that, then we'll send you to dye your clothes. Now, when I force wear somebody in, like, we don't have enough prestige for that person that just came in, but it's going to be a while before their Psycast abilities are, you know, it's their turn to get Psycast anyway. So it's okay. Basically, by the time those clothes basically tatter off of them, we'll probably have the rest of the Psycast stuff up, so... Let's just make sure all of our new recruits are on the right thing. That's right, Ibrahim is also a junkie. So we got to make sure they at least get a beer every day. And we need... I mean, we don't need beds. We're going to move the beds over to this wall, probably, and then put more tables down in here. I think that's probably the way to go, but... our people are definitely not getting to the deconstruction of these chairs, so... But what we could do is reinstall them down here. With the entertainment. Where else do we need chairs that we don't have chairs yet? Over there. Plus, this will be good. This will be good practice for our new builders that are coming in. Like, who cares if they screw up on human leather chairs, right? We've got plenty of. We've got plenty of human leather for them to work their experience up on. And I'm probably not going to... How far away are we on this? Alright, we're making progress. So... It's anything under excellent, we're probably going to find somewhere else for it to go. We'll see if we can, we could sell some chairs. Alright, you know what, I'm going to put it on a 2 because I can't seem to, like, do things and keep it playing, so... If we're going to play on 3 and pause it every time something happens, we might as well just put it on 2 and let it run, you know? Okay. Uninstall is P, so... Oh, no, not B. Okay. Now, how are we doing on Bionics? Right, we've got our Bionics person grinding out components to help with the armor, and I think that's a good play. I do really think that's a good play. Now, where are we going to put these beds? Right there? No. If I put them there? No. So I'm thinking there? What's that link for, producer Moo? No shit. Did you post that in Discord? Definitely post that in Discord, because I'll look at that after for sure, but that's fucking... That's nuts. That's absolutely bonkers. Oh, you're on it, Rona. Excellent. Download the Windows script and run the command prompt in PowerShell to check if you have the malware. If you do, there's also steps to take to clear it. Okay, cool. Thanks for sharing that. Appreciated. Yeah. Hey guys, producer Moo is one of the admins here, so we don't have open links in the chat, but if producer Moo is posting something, you can be sure it's legitimate, unless somehow his Twitch account got hacked, but I severely doubt it. He's pretty good about all that, so I appreciate you sharing that, Mr. Moo. How is our trading ship looking? We need a spear in there, blue fur in there, cod and pigskin in there. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to ditch these little bits of bullshit, because, you know, it's not going to help much. And that should put cod ready to get in there. Excellent. We're going to have to drop more nuclear. If not taken care of, it could compromise your Minecraft accounts. It's some obscure mods, but I'm not sure what you run for your vanilla world. Most of my stuff is not obscure, so I'm hoping that's a good thing. You know what, actually, I think... Okay, we got everybody. Oh, we need to get a few people on the first shift schedule. We probably need to put down some more tables, too. How many people do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 16, 17, 18. And we have more than 18 shares. 12, 18, 24. Okay, awesome. We're not quite at the point where it's a problem just yet. Let's get back over to that trade. Boop, boop, boop. Medicine will hang on to. Yep, that's the stuff I want him to hang on to. Boop, 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 boop. Beer's in the pocket. Man, the amount of money we get for all this stuff is just mind-boggling. We've got almost 20K in credit. I'm not even sure if we're going to be able to spend all that because I haven't even looked at what they have. First and foremost, get all the gold in our pockets right off the bat. Probably going to grab another telescope. We'll take that off the list if there's other stuff that's just amazing. But what are the odds? You know what? I don't think we have Molotovs. It doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. Normal Zeus hammer, no. Reprocessor stomach, no. Elbow blade, no. Flash storm, far skip. Abso-fucking-lutely we could use another far skip. Archite capsules, get over here. If we have to, we'll take barrels. Don't need any of that. Let's grab this. Man, I just wish they had more money. Jesus. I mean, we can buy, like... We can buy, like, everything we possibly want for them. You know what? They have horses. Let's buy a couple horses. Why? Because we're going to want to send somebody on a horse to ship to the stars. That being said, we got to spend another 1,500 here. Penoxycillin. That'll get us in the right place. I mean, we could buy their steel, but do we need to? Puts us way overweight. Let's see what else we can snag from these guys. I mean, we could buy some beer. Beer seems to be something we always need more of. I know we've sold beer in the past. Like, we should buy the plasteel sculpture just to deconstruct it. No, that's just way too much money for such a small amount of plasteel. Shouldn't need any of their normal weapons. I mean, I guess we could get their bionics, but... we could buy Devil Strand. I mean, I feel kind of awkward buying Devil Strand, but I mean... Let's just buy enough Devil Strand so that we're getting all of their money. And they'll give us a message, but we're only losing $5 on that, right? And we're of weight because we bought the horses, so... Now, we just got another pawn to have far skip, essentially. Which is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. I mean, Flash Storm, not overly worried about. We did just come back with considerably more money than we left with, so that's also okay. Who wants this Berserk Pulse? I'd really kind of like our vampires to have Berserk Pulse. Shorty, I think, already has it. Yeah, Hans definitely already has it. Trozma's a caster. She has Berserk. Switeny's already got Berserk Pulse. Cammy's already got Berserk Pulse. Gracie. Sasan. Did I already give everybody Berserk Pulse? Izel does not have Berserk Pulse. Let's get you Berserk Pulse, Izel. No, that was supposed to be move this, not build a new one. This over there. Now, who are we going to give far skip to? Is the next question. I'd love if we had another Royal to give it to, so we could trade more with the Royals, because they always have the best stuff. But it's going to be a long time before we get a chance to bring up another Royal. So, I think... Who has the least combat stuff? Sasan's actually pretty good. Izel just got Berserk Pulse. Sloppy Joe already has far skip. You already have it. You've got Neuroquake. Gabin. Not a good social pawn. I think we give it to Queen. Although Queen is not trained up yet. So that's... Alright, Switeny. Maybe? Alright, let's look for the best social on the pawns that we have. Does anybody have a passion for social that doesn't have anything? Izel does. Izel, come on down. You are going to join the trade community. And the other telescope... We have horses, guys. Oh, no. What I wanted to do is remove plans. There we go. Still unbelievable. I'd love to get a room to wondrously impressive. Not really sure how you do that, but I think it's at 240 is the threshold for that. Oh, right, we gotta remove the roof. I always forget about that. I think 3 telescopes is enough. You know, it should be alright. Now, is it necessary to work on comfort this much? Not really. This is just me overkilling things. I think there are people that buy armchairs. So we're going to see who else buys armchairs.
I mean, the corset business is kicking off. Do we have any more research to do? Oh, we can't get that until we get these. Healing factors. I'd like to get healing factors. The other ones, if we can get them, we can get them, but they're not important. That being said, let's see what we can install in people. We really need to start picking a team. Like, I want to install all these bionics, but I don't want to waste them on people that aren't coming, right? So, Hans is definitely coming, so let's see if there's anything we can put in Hans that Hans doesn't already have that we could use. So, they have a bionic arm. Healing enhancer, aesthetic nose, detoxifier lung. I mean, Hans is going to have pretty good healing, so I think... Let's check COD. Does COD have a healing enhancer? No, let's give a healing enhancer to COD. Exotic good from Southeast Asia. Excellent. We will definitely trade with them. We just pulled in a lot of, gold, or silver from that last trade. Hopefully they stop in a reasonable location. And Sloppy Joe is just shy already for a trade. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, traders are going to hang there. We'll send Hans, because Hans moves fast. I do wish we could have a doorway out over here, but when we do, and they go to flee the kill box, they go right through these doors and bash through those doors. That's why I got rid of the doors over here. It was just annoying. Now they actually retreat upwards. Same thing with over here. I had doors so that our caravan could go out there. Same thing. They would try to break through to those doors. It's like, dude, fuck you guys. We definitely want your components and advanced components. We'd like to take your plasteel. Oh, nice. I'm not going to put fast in anybody. You know what? I kind of want mild cell instability, and I'll tell you why. Because if we put non-senescent on our people, they can't get cancer anyway. So, piercing spine, long jump legs. I don't want the piercing spine. We might want long jump legs, but oh, that death rest capacity serum is on the list. Perfect immunity and ageless. I feel like we might have those. Alright, so we want more from them than we have, even with that trade that just happened. Seems crazy, but what else can we trade them? And they have gold, huh? Never have enough when the exotic trader comes around. We'd like to get a shield core as well. Okay, let's let's reset this trade and go through what's essential. Shield core, death rest capacity immediately. Now, like I said, we're not going to be putting fast on anybody. I want to keep the poor shooting. Actually, I'd really like to get awful shooting, but we'll keep poor for now. Fireproof, poor animals, weak melee. That's a good one for everybody. The gold. Well, actually, advanced components first. Because we're going to use gold to make advanced components, so might as well get them now. Now, partial toxic lungs, perfect immunity, and sterile. I like that one. We might have to sell something to get that. You know what? We could sell the Flash Storm. I just got that because I didn't know what else to get with the money. We could sell a detoxifier lung. It doesn't really require that many advanced components. We've got 3 of them made already. I'd like the Archotech eye, but I'd love the gold. Alright, can we sell them anything to get that stuff? You know what? Let's sell them like... Oh, fuck. 3 Doomsdays isn't even worth anything. We'll sell 1 just because it's, you know, taking up room on the shelf. Can we sell a second detoxifier? That would get us there. If we have to sell bionics to get stuff, I'm fine with that. Even though we'll wind up making more, I think it's going to cost... I think it's more cost effective to sell the bionics and make replacements than it is to keep them. Can we get mild cell instability? Might have to sell something to get that. Actually, high explosive shells wouldn't be a bad sell because we can easily make more of those. That's what we'll do to get the rest of the stuff we want. They don't require components, just chem fuel. Just chem fuel and steel, which we have in spades. We could snag their glitter world. Okay, that's a good plan right there. Actually, yeah, instead of selling them bionics, let's sell them explosive shells. Now, is there anything else we really want? I might use Toximmune, but maybe not. Psi Enhanced, Awful Animals, Super Clotting, Strong. Purple. I don't want to give up my purple. You guys know I love me some purple. I don't want Piercing Spine on anybody. I really don't care about that. The long jump legs, maybe. Reinforced barrel, we're not going to sell. Archite capsules, we're not going to sell. Death rest, we're keeping. Ageless partial antitoxic lungs. It's not worth. Well, maybe it is. No, it's not worth. We'll pull that out of one of our vampires. Flash Storm mining and beckon, not a big deal. Gastro Analyzer could make someone a better cook. Nah. Yeah, I'm not going to sell 3,500 worth of stuff to get the Archotech eye, although I wish we had the money for that. I'm going to call that good. And what we're going to do... Hans. Just ingest that death rest capacity serum right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to animals work, and we're going to have them haul all that in. Let's make sure that goes everywhere we need it to go. And let's make sure our animals are on animals work. They are on animals work. Guys, my guts are already getting mad at me. We're gonna tough this out as long as we can, but I got up early this morning as well. You know, I was like, let me get up early. I'll eat early, drink coffee early. That way my stomach won't be too fucked up when I get on stream. Also, I can get some stuff done for you know, for my doctor stuff. Alright, let's check on our people, see what kind of gear they need, if any. See if anybody needs their clothing dyed. Yeah, we'll get everybody dyed up real quick. We've got some new people that came in, so I want to make sure that they're wearing the right ideology color, because they probably picked up fresh stuff that's not dyed. Ah, we got a new recruit. Stork Coca? Stork Coca. Okay, let's get Stork where they need to be. Let's put Stork after Tarzan. And put them on that. Actually, no. Stork is... I'm just gonna... Guys, if you want to rename the pawns, I'm gonna name this one after their first name because it's easier to say. So we're going to put that there. Then we're going to go in here and... Oh, wait. And we're going to assign Stork to this. Now, I believe Stork is definitely ranged caster, which also means we're going to bump this up another one. And we're going to put them on... ranged caster. We're going to give them this medication, that medication. You need to be on fight. And everybody should carry at least 2 meds. Actually, you know what? We're at the point, everybody carry a lot of medicine. Just in case things go stupid and we need a lot of in-the-field medicine, I can have people drop it. Then Stork needs mood drugs. And to be on paste. Everybody's on paste unless... Yeah, go store that in a gene bank for sure. Man, our stockpiles are just bonkers, guys. I'd like to build some more chairs. Let's build over here. Does anybody buy chairs? I think some places buy chairs. Let's check out furniture. Buildings. Armchair. There we go. So we can sell armchairs to our neighbors. Excellent. Guys, I hate to do this an hour in, and I hate the fact that I've been doing it every day this week. Stomach says I gotta run to the restroom. I do apologize. Based on how my guts are reorganized, I can't hold it. I don't want to be gross, but I physically cannot hold it because of the way my guts are plumbed up right now. So, December, theoretically, is the next surgery. So hopefully then I can be back to being a normal human being. But until then, please enjoy the music of my friend Bobby. Again, I am so sorry I have to do this so soon into stream, but I just don't have a choice right now. So I'll be right back. Thank you, guys. I try to be quick about it. I don't like to go into too many details about my specific issues with my stomach because, quite frankly, it even grosses me out. But if anybody has any questions or wants to hear more about it or talk about it, feel free to ask. I don't mind answering questions. Hey, Coke, welcome back. Sorry I was on a restroom break when you came back. So anyway, if anybody does want to talk about health problems or needs some support or ideas, always feel free to ask questions, text me, any of that, because I'm happy to help. I just don't always get into the specifics on stream because, like I said, even I get grossed out by it sometimes, so. All right, we are... Hey, Blue, can you, Can Blue not... I don't understand why Blue is not going over there. These should all kind of be left open, quite frankly. So what are you up to today, Coke? Are you, you rimworlding? I'm really doing it with my colony. Everything seems to work just fine. That's fantastic. I'm glad to hear that. I need my... You, can you please? You can't. Why can't you? Can you get up here? You can, but why won't you... Why won't you pull the mech out of there? I don't quite understand why it requires blue to complete. So why won't blue go and complete it? I will. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, it's great when a run starts to come together. You know, like when you're getting everything done. And like it's moving smoothly. Legendary chair. Let's put that over at the harp. I don't know. We're adding armchairs to our list of possible things to make to sell. Although it does kind of look like we've chewed through all of the stuff. You know what? I really, really want to. Yeah, I want to get this stuff out of here. No, did I get everybody? Everybody's on the work schedule. Everybody is meditating that needs to meditate. Everybody's on the right thing there. Did we give new dude a work schedule? We did not. They're good at smithing, crafting, tailoring. Alright, that should get them doing the right things. And how's Sloppy Joe doing? Okay, Stork got prestige armor, but we don't have enough, so we're going to get you in an old cataphract now, just for the time being, until Blue finishes making more stuff for the casters. Killbox is open, right? Yeah, and all of this is set to be held open. Yes. Tarzan and Kai. That's why you got to get new people into the colony, guys, is because new lovers. Marriage buffs are amazing. Okay, so that's all good. Care about uranium at the moment. Is Sloppy Joe ready to go on a trade? I really want to bang out a few more trades. And Hans Moleman has how many buildings possible? 8. And we've got 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I believe they can all have up to 4 psychofluid pumps, so we're going to put that down for Hans. Does anybody need death rest right now? Bass could use some. You know what? Let's put Bass down for a rest. After you sleep, just go a death rest, Bass. Uninstall, uninstall, uninstall. Let's get Sloppy Joe loaded up with the next round of stuff. Actually, let's let Sloppy Joe eat, and then we'll queue him up to go because we've already got a fuck ton of things. What are you making? Low shield pack. Excellent. That's why we got that shield core. Low shield packs are one of those things that never goes out of style. One question. Can I somehow make a bait room for the infestations? I know there's some factors like room temperature and light, but is there any specific way to increase the spawning chance at the bait room? I'm not willing to cool down my colony just for them to prevent. Yeah, Coke. I would say that there's a couple of important things. They will spawn... The further they are away from the entrance, the more likely it is for them to spawn. So, like, if you look at my base, technically there's an entrance here, and there's an entrance here, and over here, right? Into the actual base. So, these rooms are pretty close to these doors. All this over here is close to these doors. This is starting to get further away. But if you look all the way up here, this can spawn up here, and that's the furthest area away. And there is a path. The other thing you need is man-made structures. So you'll notice that I have doors spammed all over here. Because there are doors, they can spawn in here. If there were no doors and this was all just natural tiles, they might spawn because I put this wall up. But I just spammed a couple of doors over here. And also, like you said, darkness and light. So this is a dark area, far away from the front door, with a handful of man-made structures. There are a few other things. I would say one of the best tutorials for learning about the mechanics themselves is to go check out Francis John's tutorial on it. Alright, that way everybody who's got the flu can go to the bed. We'll get our top doctor on it. I want our best doctor on them when people are sick. We do not... Our secondary doctors... They're great for, like, removing prisoners' organs or treating scratches or stuff like that. But as far as medical problems, surgeries, all of that, I want our top doctor doing the healing on our colonists. Oh, you could have them romance people. Awesome. Now that explains exactly that happened. At the furthest point of entrance, is this like one of the main factors? If I dig really deep into the mountain and make this room, they will mostly spawn there, and therefore I can make some spike traps at the hallway, etc. Yeah, basically. I always try to set up choke points. So like, this is where they last spawn. You can see it's still messy over here from it. But I'll have a doorway like this, and then I'll take, like, I always have 3 melees for just this, and I put them like that. And then if your gunners are within 3 tiles, so basically like a little circle here, they can't get friendly fire. So if you do that, then the insects are forced to fight here. If you have Psycasters and you cast Invisible and Focus on this center melee person, you're not even going to take damage. Like, you're just going to destroy them. Also, if you have stuff like Berserk Pulse or Vertigo Pulse or any type of pulse that, like, slows them down or makes them hurt each other, usually if you have enough line of sight, you can cast through the door and get a pretty big group. Here, it's kind of weird because they come around a corner. I might actually dig to go straight up, but, you know, things you got to figure out. Oh, I didn't copy that. I freaking moved it. That's fine. Really? Alright, looks like they're not upset anymore. Did anybody lose anything in there? Just a bruise. Bruise, bruise, crack. Okay. So they'll be fine. Shouldn't really pick a fight with the person that's, you know, a melee specialist, essentially. But okay. You know what? Give me 1 sec, guys. Let me actually look that up and make sure. Max death rest buildings. Hold on. It is maximum of 4 glucoside, maximum of 4 psychofluid. So 4 of those, 2 accelerators, and then a hemogen pump and a hemogen amplifier. 4, and then a hemogen pump. Oh, we don't even have the room to fit all of it in here. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. These are important. Glucoside pumps. Maximum of 4. Okay, they're the more important ones. Can turrets work as ranged characters? Like, I have 4 colonists, and preferably I need 3 of them to be melee. Maybe I should use this tactic yet. If you have 4 colonists, just make 1 melee and put them in the block position in the center of the door. Don't put them in the doorway. It increases the chances of getting hit or something like that. You don't have to have 3 melees. It's just usually I wind up getting more melees, and if I can get Sanguophages to be my melees, that's my main thing. I would focus on shooting, unless you specifically have someone for melee. You could always put someone with shooting in the door. Choke points are always going to be helpful no matter what you do. You could also always, like, let's say you've got a couple of animals. What you can do is you can go into zones, and you can create a zone and just put it right there. Put a single dot in front of the door, and then just go over and go into your animals and schedule it for that dot. Like, I always have a zone called Force, and that's one that, like, I try to leave blank if I can remember to, and then if I need anything to be there. So, like, let's say insects were in this hall, and I was blocking from this hall, but I didn't have any meleeers. I'd put the Force zone there, and then I'd go into animals and go like this. And now all of the animals will go right to that zone. And they'll melee block for you, essentially. Or you could have it so they follow drafted, and then put your person who they're drafted to up front. But there's a lot of options, you know. And I keep meaning to send Sloppy Joe off on a trade. We're just gonna have to send him. Where are we sending them is the best question. God, I hate that those tribals... it doesn't matter, so let's just find someone we haven't traded with. Restocked since our last visit. Okay, so... Sloppy Joe and 2 Muffalo. I don't know why that tickles me so much, but it does. And we've just got a boatload of corsets. Excellent. Armchairs. Oh, those are freaking heavy. Alright, well, we know what we can stick in there if we don't have enough of other stuff. Packaged survival meals tend to do us pretty well, and we can just keep cooking those. We could bring chem fuel if we need to. I don't think we've gotten any more organs. No, we're good on organs. We've got normal belts. Let's sell at least one of those. We also got to get some more people into other stuff. Ooh, the Thrombo fur pants, and you could take the gold. Now, where does that put us? 329 of 450. Okay, this is another instance where it's like we might as well just sell off all the random junk that we have. Oh, we're running low on human leather. How about that? Insect jelly? Yeah, let's sell them the insect jelly since we're not using it. And... I kind of want to have more to sell them. Maybe we just bring a couple of armchairs with us. Why not? Right? Yeah, let's bring a couple of armchairs with us. Why not? And we'll see how much those actually sell for. Let's call that good. Okay. Human leather. Oh yeah, because it's probably... I was like really lucky because I could trigger a siege to attack with only one colonist with energy weapon or whatever it's called English, and escaping back to colony. I triggered the ship chunk and mechanoids attacked the raiders. That's awesome. Well done. That's classic RimWorld right there. We'll do meat as well. Actually, can we get another armchair on there? Interesting. Okay. Let's accept that. Yeah, we're going to sell them the armchairs or ditch them. So I'm kind of excited for Hans to go down for death rest because he's going to link and get freaking even more powerful. And Shorty's at 6 of 6 building, so... color-coded mood bars also adds this little biohazard symbol up here, so you can kind of get a look at the diseases at a glance. It's helpful. Sometimes I'm like, maybe that's just a little too much, but if I didn't have that up there, I would just constantly be clicking through everybody when there's a disease going on nonstop. So I'm gonna leave it up there for now. And I think I was going through people trying to dye clothing, while, like, among a million other things, of course. Ship is passing nearby. I mean, we just loaded up a bunch of our stuff, but I'll give it a shot. I can't believe how strong Cammy has gotten. So, guys, check out Cammy, right? Cammy is 79 years old, and she came to us. She was one of the first people recruited because, like, she had natural meditation, undergrounder, quick sleeper, and capable of dumb labor, right? And it's like, why would you take a pawn like that? But we just had to. We didn't have anybody to be a Psycaster. And she got, not only was she all fucked up, like she needed the spine because she had a bad back, but she went and fucked with insects early on and was like, peg leg, like all sorts of problems, and we bionicked her up. We turned her into a badass pawn, even though she came to us when she started old and broken. So it's a great recovery story, you know, coming of age story. All right, I want components from you people. Let's see if they want to buy anything. I mean, if they want pig skin and dog leather, let's give it to them. We only have one Yayo. Let's sell that. I'd love to get their plasteel, but they're probably, yeah, we're already at 4,500. I don't see how that's going to happen. We could sell them wood. They'll buy the corsets. Excellent. I don't know if these are ones that we had queued up to load or if they've already been produced since we got that, but... Oh, they will buy the armchairs. Fuck yes. Finally. Okay, so guys, wow, that sure costed a lot of money. We spent almost 19,000 on the last trade, Coke. We sold them a fuck ton of stuff and just took all their money. Now that I know we have enough money to make things happen. Yeah, I'm at the point where we're just obscenely wealthy. I'm not even sure what I'm waiting for. We might just trigger royalty. If Randy doesn't hit us soon, we might just trigger royalty just because, like, you know, just to have some fun. I'm technically in early mid-game and I could make 6,000 silver sell. Definitely sell off your wealth. If it's stuff you don't need, sell it off. Buy guns, buy armor, buy insanity lances, pulsars, that type of stuff. Early to mid game, before I hit raid cap, I'm always ditching as much wealth as possible. I call it trading general wealth for tactical wealth. That's another Cloud original. I've never heard anybody else say that, but that's how I like to think of it. Maybe I am stealing it and I just don't know who from who. Man, I'd like to take the rest of their money, but I think we'll focus on getting money on that trade. So let's call that gravy right there. That was a fantastic trade. And also, let's remove this little area from the animal work zone now that they've hauled all that stuff in. Money with drugs and organs. Yeah, drugs and organs are probably the most reliable way to do it because neither one has a real, like, heavy weight, so you can carry a lot of it, and they're both high value. If you're trying to make money pretty much at any point during the game, drugs and organs is what it's about. We've already got corsets coming up. Has blue... I truly don't understand why blue isn't completing this. I want the lifters back online. There. I bet you that'll do it. No idea what the fuck is going on, guys. I want that lifter out of there. Gestated lifter requires blue to complete. How? How? Okay, you're waiting for blue. Oh, that's why. Oh my god. Alright, now let's get to the resurrection. Let's suspend both of these. Legendary... Nice. Legendary button-down shirt. Excellent. So I think I was talking about it earlier. I don't know if I finished my thought. What I'd really like to do, given that we have this many colonists, is that when we go to do Ship to the Stars, I want to do what Producer Moo said. and send like a sacrificial pawn on a horse, and if they get there, far skip to them. But I don't want to far skip the entire team, because if we lose this base, like if we abandon this base, then at that point we're gonna have to go in and build our first base. We're gonna have to build our ship to the stars base up to 350,000 and sell it. Or, because I've never done that before, so we might even have to move and resettle somewhere else. So what I'd like to do is have a large enough team that we can send a team to deal with the end game over there, but that we could leave a full team over here to deal with any end game, with any raids that hit us over here. Then we can bring everybody back, pick our 5 pawns, and then do our Arco Nexus. I think I'm gonna stockpile Arcotech bionics, and like the stuff that goes like the internal bionic stuff. I'm gonna try and stack as much of that as I can until we decide on pawns, right? Like at the moment, the only one I'm sure is coming is Hans. Like, you can't get better than Hans as far as a melee researcher, right? Like, social, intellectual, melee. Basically, like, topped out. He's got all the good psycasts except for maybe Neuroquake, and I haven't even used Neuroquake on this run. I'm tempted to use Neuroquake just to try it. I realized that I had like 500 to 750 coke leaf, and I could make a lot of flake, like a lot, and I realized that in our multiplayer world I made a ton of coke leaf. It's like 30 days in game, and what do you think how much I get from planting a lot? I have never gone down the flake route, but like I'm sure you're doing that because we were talking about it the other day, right? I've heard it's the most efficient use of that. Basically, what I like to do is, since I'm always making beer, joints, and psychite tea, I just tell them to do it forever. And those are the drugs I use for mood. But if you've got so much stuff planted and growing that not only do you have plenty of stuff for your mood, you're able to put resources toward making flake and other stuff, you're going to make a ton of money. I don't know what a ton actually is in actual numbers, but you're going to do just fine on that trade. Did our colony finish? Okay, this isn't quite finished loading. Okay, so everything else that's in here can't be loaded because Sloppy Joe is in there, right? Yeah, I think we sold some of this stuff. Yeah, we sold some of this stuff to the trader that was here. That's why it can't be loaded. Okay. Let's just double check and make sure we didn't waste too much time. Okay, Sloppy Joe's still got most of their psycast. Far skip requires like not all, but damn near all of the psi focus. This is where we want to go. All right. Also, if you don't really have anything that's crazy, like you don't have like a good drug production or anything like that, and you want to make something to sell that doesn't go bad, package survival meals. $13 a meal. So like right there, 3,700 just with package survival meals, 3,500 in package survival meals. So I have like 7,000 leaf. I'm literally giving it away for my friends each time. The amount of leaf I used in my single player world and still have 6,000 of flake is like around 4 leaf right down. That will be a lot. Yeah, you'll do just fine. Processed stuff is always going to sell for more than unprocessed stuff. The only reason I'm selling raw resources is because they come in so fast for us that it doesn't even matter. It's just like, all right, like we sell finished stuff, we sell raw stuff, and at the end of the day, you know, if we get to the point where we're like out of a resource, I might start being a little conservative about it. Like I think we're running out of human leather at the moment just because we made a ton of chairs. But that guy, that other one totally bought it. Oh, another far skip. We want that. 2 more far skips. Excellent. Word of trust, do not care. Construction, they'll get there eventually. Death rest capacity, amazing. Archite capsules, yes. Now, we could take a soothe or an animal. I would take another soothe pulsar. I mean, we could always use more plasteel and advanced components. You know what? Let's take a soothe pulsar. We've got plenty already, but, you know, sometimes enough isn't enough. You know what I mean? And that's right. Izel already has far skip, so we could just send Izel out. And that's good. And then far skip home. And I always unload them myself personally because they'll take forever to unload themselves, but you can just do this and instantly unload them. So, oh, they didn't buy the armchair. Okay, at this point, I think we just go down the line with far skip. Let's get Hans a far skip. Let's get Shorty a far skip. I was just thinking about it. I was like, and then Shorty could get the death rest capacity serum. We should probably have some of our combat people have far skip because we always send them out to do missions. Speaking of which, in a second, I think we're going to check on our relic missions here. Because I'd love to get that legendary Zeus hammer. Alright, actually, let's check on that. We don't have anybody queued up to trade. 2 minutes. Alright, you do your thing. How far are we along on these waste packs? 282. You know what I'd like to do? Toxic waste packs. Really? Oh, that's right. You know what? We'll wait for the other ones to be up. We'll just drop toxic waste on those tribals. I'm not sure how we got back to neutral. I really, really am not sure how we got back to neutral. I gotta be honest, so... the last time they retaliated, they sent a breacher raid. But, you know, tribal breachers are really... Especially with the Psycasters we have, they're really not scary. So... Oh, the mare is pregnant. Excellent. I mean, she's 21 and Stallion's 11, so if she has a female, we'll probably cull her and let her daughter take over. Yay, inbreeding animals on the rim. Our power situation is great. I just honestly, at this point, don't even know what to do with it. It's like, I guess making more death rest chambers? Yeah, sure, why not? Bass is almost up. Once Bass gets up, we'll put Hans down. Hans and Shorty are our main people. Welcome back. How you doing? I'm stuffing coffee in my face. I think we've actually processed all of the human leather. That blows my mind, actually. I mean, it is what it is, right? How are you doing over here? Recruit. Oh, the next recruitment comes in. And you... I think this one was meant to be a shooting specialist. I mean, their mental break threshold from 2 smarts... They're definitely not going to get brought on the Arco Nexus, but... to have an extra person around... Let's move you over to here as well and get you on Schedule 1. It's also another caster, which is the main reason. O is the button. Telling myself. And this is bit. In here, we need bit on paste. You are going to be caster ranged. Boop, boop, mood 3. We're going to go over to Blue's bench and just continue. Blue just cannot stay ahead of the need for armor with all these new recruits. I mean, she'll catch up. She'll catch up. It'll be fine. I got a ship chunk psychotic, but it's on males. I only got females. Fuck yeah! Yeah, don't even deal with that BS. Just let it be. Now, who were we working on? Was it Stork that we were working on? No. Was it Kai? Gavin? Ah. Noik. Or Nike, or... God, some of these names. Where's that quest at? We might send like a solid sized team in and see if we can do that. Discovered an ancient complex long distance away. She believes it contains information about the relic known as Death Knower. That's awesome. That is awesome. Just make sure your people stay happy. So I'll tell you what's killed me a lot of times, Coke. It's not even necessarily the threats, but like, for example, the first Losing is Fun against Randy run that I lost when I was trying to do Losing is Fun, guinea pigs. Why did guinea pigs kill me? Because I closed the doors so that they would just go crazy and walk away. One of my people broke and decided to go to the other side of the map to eat insect jelly, opened the door, and let in the whole herd of man-hunting guinea pigs and jumped her. While she was breaking, somebody else broke and did the same thing and walked right out the front door into the backyard, so I had 2 people go down just because they wanted to go and break and get food. So leaving stuff on map is good, but just be careful about... about where your colonists are moving and whether they mood break or not, because you can wind up in situations where they mood break and go. That's probably one of the shittiest ones. I think it's one of the main reasons people don't like maps with caves, because... Too deep infestation, gotcha. Because even though... Right here, even though the maps with caves really aren't that bad in general, because the insects that spawn at the start don't reproduce. They stay at the same size, unlike the infestations that spawn. So they're really not too much of a threat if you can stay away from them until you can go just mow them down. But when they have insect jelly and somebody mood breaks to eat food, they always pick the insect jelly and go get beat up, which is what happened to Cammy. Okay, 2 deep infestation. We really don't need a big team for this, so who's close by? I guess let's put you guys here. Let's hold that door. Where is Hans? Hans is down here. Hans, Shorty, and Trosma. See, this is how I deal with... This is a good example of how to deal with bugs, actually. Hans right up front. Shorty right next to Hans. And Trosma right over there. It has, like, a different specialty. That it tasty like chocolate, right? They want to eat that for... Yeah. It actually fills their recreation bar up. It's like chocolate. Yeah. Alright, you are going there, you are going there, you are going there. Who else is reasonably close by? Curza and Sparrow. You're going to have to walk through it to get there, so... I'm actually going to trap you guys up here in the fields. And let's grab just a couple of people. Hans is already on the way. Cod, Madam, Mike. We shouldn't need more than that for a 2 deep. Dogs. Goddamn dogs. Dogs. Ooh, puppies. Dog leather. Let's get you to... Force the animals into the safe zone. If I get a caravan firstly, I might have a good loot. I underestimated the value of caravanning. One of the best things to do for caravanning, if you're using ideology, and you do one of the rituals that gets you a new recruit, right? Because mechanoids. Right. Yeah. With the mechanoids... Okay, that should just kind of trap everybody. Bakurza and Sparrow are not going to be happy, but... They're going to kill that lifter. Insects don't have DLC. I would highly recommend the DLCs. They're all phenomenal. Okay, now we just Berserk Pulsed all those guys. This is one of the reasons the DLC is so powerful. Now they're just going to beat the shit out of each other. See how that just got mashed right there? God, I love Psycasters. They're from the Royalty DLC. I mean, I like all the DLCs. I think if I had to go back and pick a specific one, I would probably start with Royalty and then get Ideology second. Alright, this is getting annoying. Just have Hans deal with all of it. There's one dead. Yeah, Psycaster's OP. Everybody else can go back to get back to work. Hans has got this. Psycasters are amazing. Oh, that one is, those are done. Okay, we'll deal with that later. This is a Psycaster Sanguophage, right? So the reason Hans is so OP, each one of these boosts his neural heat and his Psy focus. Each one of these makes him go faster. These make his death rest go faster. And so you can use... So for his mobility, since he's a Psycaster, he can long jump. See how, like, it uses a very small amount of hemogen. So you can just long jump him all over the map with his hemogen. If you need to heal somebody, you coagulate. If they get in close, you might as well, you know, you could hit him with piercing spine, but never, like, a big thing in my opinion. Or a good early game. Once you get to mid to late game, not as much. And then you just, since Hans' natural meditation, we got him up to a level 6 Psycaster, gave him all the good Psycast abilities. Like, your average neural heat with prestige armor is 88. We have 176 on Hans, and I just added the 4th Psycho Fluid Pump, so when he goes down for his death rest again, he's going to come up with even more. Oh, wait, no. Also, can I tame insects? I try to heal and care about it, so... You can. They're really dirty. They don't breed. They're just kind of not reliable. You know, technically, yes, you can. Is it worth it? I'd probably say no. You don't have pants yet, huh? Dear God. I just want to get everybody dyed up to the proper colors, and then I want to go on this, this quest. You don't have a helmet on, so let's get you into a helmet. I mean, blue is working away at making the armor, and blue is super fast, so I have every confidence that blue is going to fully outfit our entire colony here. It's just going to take a little time to get there. Like a insulting breakdown, so immediately stopped because everyone else was sleeping. Yeah, for insulting sprees, I'll almost always arrest the colonist. The slight mood debuff that they get from being arrested versus like them tanking the entire colony out, I arrest people who insulting spree. But you got to remember, that's also what lost me the first attempt at the royalty. One of the guests was mood breaking with an insulting spree, and I was like, hell no, motherfucker, we do not do that here. And I arrested him and immediately went 100% hostile with the Empire. So, you know, just be aware of your situation, because that cost me a lot of prep work. All right, once we get everybody fully dyed to our ideology colors, so I'm not as worried about their mood being good. We'll start picking out a team to go out and do these relic quests. I would really like to get at least one legendary relic beforehand. I mean, you see how badass Hans is with an excellent mono sword? Could you imagine Hans with a legendary Zeus hammer? Like, dear God, that's just like, you know, if you could kill the whole team with one hit, he would definitely be the guy to do it. That is Gavin. So, you're already dyed up. We'll get you dyed up. And then we'll make sure everybody has a low shield pack that can possibly have a low shield pack. Nice, nice. That's the other thing that's nice about royalty, is you can do the parties and get a mood buff from the parties. You can get a mood debuff if the party sucks, but the mood debuff is substantially less than what you get for the mood buff. So if you pop off a few... what is your opinion about destroying faction bases? You seem like you could do it. No, it's not worth it. The only reason to do it is for the fun of it. Like, we're at the stage where if I was like, fuck it, let's just go, like, we've already done all the endings, but we want to do one more thing and just have some fun and see how far we could push it. We could go build on a hostile tile, and then you get raided every 24 hours by the people who originally owned it. Not to keep talking about Francis John, but he actually did that. He sent an entire team over and just set up a base, murdered all the enemies, destroyed their buildings, and then dug into their mountain, set up a base. And not only that, installed a mod that allowed him to do the royalty ending while he was on the combat tile. And so with raids coming every 24 hours, he started the endgame raids on top of that. And I do believe even before he did that, he went in and used a mod to shut off raid cap. So well over 10,000 points. He was getting 15, 20,000 point raids. So yeah. So if you want to see somebody really break the game and push it as far as possible, I would recommend checking out Francis's run. It's a year or two old now, but still a very good run. Oh, you know what? Let's get the animals back on a work zone. I think it was actually Trosma that was in the running to be a vampire, right? Yeah, I was going to make Trosma another vampire. Is any of our Psycasters not set to 100% for their Psycast spot? You should be all the way up. Okay, now that being said, like I said, I think Trosma's the one who's in the running. Tough, steadfast, chemical interest. Yeah, Trosma's going to be a vampire. That's who that other chamber is going to be for. Should have given her Berserk Pulse. That would have been the smart thing. We'll get more. We'll get more. So let's get Trosma some implants. Let's get Trosma a bionic leg. Switeny, get out of that bed. That's for Trosma. Actually, how is Trosma's consciousness? You know what? No, not right now. Not till they're done with the flu. We gotta wait for the flu to end because I do not want to operate on Trosma and have them die. We have a Resurrector Serum, but ooh, the Gangster Society. All right, Siege. Excellent. So schedule everybody inside. And then animals inside, because they can't be... Also, if you wind up using animals coke, I would highly suggest doing a zone for the animals away from your food and away from your drugs. Your animals will eat your packaged survival meals, your lavish meals, and they will go drink beer and take Wake Up and Yayo and Flake until they overdose and die. I don't know why. I have no fucking idea why, but that's what they do. Mech fuel. Okay. Who's a good shot? Switeny can get on there. Blue can stay doing what they're doing. Uh, 14's good enough for now. I swear there's got to be... Okay, there's a 15. Some of these guys definitely... We might have to get a few shooting and melee trainers out on our trade adventures because a few of our new people are really not in a good place for it. Right, we're going to press F on that door. We're also going to press... We're going to press F here. 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 And these guys look like they're coming through over there. Let's see where they go to over with the siege. Alright, let's make sure all of our doors are locked. Okay, there's no path outside, so that's fine. Oh shit, did I take some people that were going over here? Reserved by Switeny, who is almost there. And we reloaded these during our last attack so that we could make sure that we were ready to fire. I'm really thinking about sending dogs out to clean up the map a little bit. Alright, there we are, right? We're going to go right there. Unhold the fire. We're going to watch them fire. Now we're going to hold fire. And we're going to see what those do. Hopefully that is enough to push them to the kill box. Doors are open. Bicep, you stupid piece of shit. Get inside, my dude. Okay, mortars are flying. Alright, siege is broken. And they're coming to our kill box, essentially. Provided they didn't just aggro to Bicep and they're going to come and bash on this door. But... yeah. Yeah. I've done it a million times. Plus, sieges can't really do much to us because sieges can't hit you with mortars if you're under overhead mountain. If we really couldn't deal with the siege, like we didn't have our own mortars, they come with a limited number of shells. So we could just hide under the mountain until they wasted all their shells, rebuild anything they hit that was like thin rock roof or like outside. But yeah, that's it's not too hard to deal with a siege if you know what to do. What we do need to do, has anybody got low shield belts over here? Or shield packs? I don't see any low shields. I don't know why some of them are going up that way. Oh, they're going to fuck with the rest of this mech cluster. These guys are going to attack the turrets up here. That might do all the work we need. You only have to kill half of them. We already killed a decent amount. If these guys get themselves killed up here, we might not even have to fight this. That just knocked another one down. The mechs are firing, so the mechs are going to take a lot of these guys out. We're probably not going to have to fight this at all, actually. Especially if they blow one of these up. Yeah, those type of explosions. So they took out the mech cluster for us, and they're still coming. York. Let's put you in the repair position. Dear God, I don't even know who to grab at this point. Let's just grab some people that are in a good mood. Oh, no shit. I thought I forgot to build these. I was like, oh man, I forgot to build these barricades. Nope, they're there. Now, I am so sure that none of them have low shield belts, low shield packs, but part of me is like, maybe I should just put an EMPer in there. Anyway, some of these guys are just going to straight bleed out. Wallace. Oh, is everybody still down here? Forgot that we still had people on turrets. That's fine. Yeah, these guys aren't even going to make it in. Oh, and there goes Nightbot doing the streak. God, AI is very helpful, even if it's the most basic of bots, just, you know, telling you to do your thing. Guys, if you want to join the Discord, links up on the screen. If you want to check out the YouTube, links up on the screen. We do upload the VODs of the RimWorld playthroughs. I also upload videos of Minecraft, both produced content where I do updates from my world and the console craft server, as well as some clips, tutorials. I've got build tutorials, redstone tutorials, and yeah, some other random stuff as well. Some music that I make for the channel, some, you know, some update videos of just me talking and explaining what's going on. Let's speed this whole thing up a little bit. Like I said, I don't see any low shield packs, so hopefully this doesn't do anything stupid, but... repair the wall so that doesn't break. Headshot, wonderful. You know, even though I know it's going to go completely smoothly, it's like, all right, no problem. Let's just keep a look on it. I would assume they would have been broken by now. There's a lot of people downed. Okay, they're broken. They're running away. Let's allow our doors again. Animals can go back on animal work. Humans can go back on work. Mechs can go back on work. You should just stay on toxic. They had like only sniper rifle. What the hell? Yeah, sometimes they wind up coming in with like all of them the same weapons. So I mean, if I wanted to be crazy, I could totally kill all of them as they come out here. Queen might actually shoot some just for the heck of it. Yep. You gotta love when prisoners have unwavering loyalty. Like, okay, cool, you, they had like only... it's like, okay, cool, I guess you want to be an organ donor? Sounds good to me. Guys, can you walk over here, please? No, just okay, fine. I'll click up here. Bruise, bruise, crack. Excellent. Well, that's some more corpses to cut up. Alright, so what do we got down here? I mean, I'm not really going to take anybody on, but you could be a shooting specialist, though. Ooh, mercenary sniper, double passion and shooting, has artistic. I don't want to take on non-meditation people, but, I mean, we could replace that left arm. Reporting for duty. How you doing, Mr. Crow? I don't know. I mean, if you're at a loss for things to do, random acts of kindness are always clutch. Let's put this dude on herbal medicine. We could convert this person and bring them on as a shooting specialist. They don't have to be. Neanderthal? Absolutely not. I'm not dealing with a Neanderthal. But I will have Hans coagulate him so we can get organs. Oh, cool, cool. Hopefully you guys are having a good time out there. That sounds like fun. Left lung. Left kidney. Right lung. Right kidney. Let's put them on herbal medicine. And I think we have another prisoner coming in still. Maybe, maybe not. Oh, mad doe. Oh, no animals went crazy. Megasloth rhino as well. We just had a mad alpaca or something? Ibex doe. Alright, good night, Mr. Crow. Thanks for popping in and saying hi, as always. Let's get these things... Ooh. Plasteel is never going to go out of style. For sake of getting all of it, we'll put this right here so we can get that last little bit of steel that's there. Everyone is on work. And we did the work... Oh, we didn't do the work schedule for our new person. Oh no, not blackjack. Whatever will we do? Free food, easy. Yeah, absolutely. We were running a little low. You know, we gotta make packets. We're running a little low on food with our 1,000 lavish meals in our freezer. No, for me, it's more about getting stuff to trade with. All right. Can we quest now? I think it might be questing time. Okay, whatever falls out here is just gonna have to deteriorate. Oh, did we load up all that stuff? We did. This should be all toxic waste, right? Excellent. And it was the yellow tribals that are still chill with us? Oh, that tribe, not the yellow. We need the, like, tribe. Can we launch all the way to there? That would be phenomenal. We can. God, I hope that pisses them off. That should put us straight... Yes! Awesome. So everybody good we can be allied with, we're allied with. All the tribals we're angry with, and the ones we can't get friends with. All the, like, pirates. Oh, yeah. The animal died, no scar yet. Absolutely. Now, they might retaliate against us, but they're tribals. I mean, I guess. We do have plenty of weapons to sell them that just came in. In fact, before they get here, let's do that so that everything they dropped counts as our stuff, and we could sell them the guns from over there as well. Same thing with this. Why are we stuck on a 1? Not sure what's going on. Oh, I think there was a social fight. Why is Queen out there? Oh, she's going to repair something? Yeah, no, let's not. This is the issue. So guys, if you didn't know, like, let's say you zone your work area. Since this outer wall is in the work area, they will leave the work zone to get to the outside to repair it. So you got to actually do that. Or they will try to come and repair things. That's why I always have my walls like this. I do need these walls fixed, but we'll just wait for the next breach to come through to do that. Did you get yourself hurt? Burn. Yeah, because you're fighting someone with a goddamn plasma sword. Brilliant goddamn idea. I mean, of all the people to pick a fight with in the colony, right? Like, do you go up to the person with a plasma sword and be like, hey, you suck? Like, I really don't think so. There's always one more thing, right? Like, I'd like the Hans to go down for death risk before we go on this mission, but I think we're just gonna go. Although, if those tribals retaliate... Doesn't seem like they have anything we want, but we can just sell them all the garbage that got dropped on our map by those raiders. You can't have our cataphract. They really don't. They don't have much of anything that I want. Okay, speaking of genetics, let's get someone in the gene extractor. Yay, motorcycles outside. And we have to decide on people we want to go on this quest. Hidden compound hacking, the dusty installation. She will send a shuttle to pick your colonists, bring them to the complex, and take them home afterward. They will be fed, tended to, en route. Once you have landed, you must hack all terminals in the complex within 2.4 days. Let's accept the dusty installation. Which is right there. We've had this problem causer since like day one. Ridiculous. That being said, let's do this. We're gonna send Hans. We're gonna send Shorty. They're our best melee. Yeah, I'm gonna need to send them. Then who else are we gonna send? Hang on. Let me see if Sloppy Joe has far skip up. No, not yet. Cod. Cod does. I don't want to send our Royal, though. Izel also has far skip. Alright, I'm going to try not to let my stomach get to me here, but it is definitely not being nice to me at the moment. I do kind of want the dogs to go clean up the map. We'll do a little recovery because we've still got some psi focus. And unfortunately, guys, I got to go use the restroom again. Again, I don't really get a choice in this matter. Thank you all for really understanding. I will be back in just a second. I'm pretty upset about this, but it is what it is. Should only be 6 months more. Give me a sec, guys. That's... Actually, guys, I am very sorry about this. Kind of in a, not an emergency situation, but one I have to address right this second. I'm gonna have to stop stream. I'm gonna start back up, but I'm gonna take at least 15 minutes to half an hour to sort this out. So, Coke, I mean, if you want the actual explanation, I've had 5 stomach surgeries, and I currently have a colostomy. I don't really like to talk about it, but basically it's broken right now, and so like I'm pretty much pooping on myself at the moment, and I got to go take a shower, put on new medical equipment, and just kind of get all that sorted out. So again, I'm very, very sorry for this, guys. And again, you know, I do talk about my health and stuff. That's one of the things that I'm really like kind of self-conscious about is the colostomy. But I like to talk about stuff because, you know, if anybody else is in a similar situation, I'm here, text me, talk to me. But I have to go right this second. Again, I apologize, and I'm going to start stream back up in a little bit, but I gotta call this right here.